How does one see the unseen? Or paint the face of the faceless? Can we touch the body of the wind? Entice deliverance to the heart of the sea? Seduce the unknown shore? Can an empty breath bargain for wings? Fleeing the lonely earth to seek resurrection. In the soul of the sun. No. I would burn here instead. I would covet the torments and welcome the sufferings and bask in everlasting pain for one glimpse of his face. My brother is gone. Dare I follow? Dare I find him?
Hello, Shandala. We've made good time the last few days. Only a day or so left until we dock. Still, red sky at morning, sailors take warning. It probably won't be safe on the deck for long. Why don't you come inside and have a hot bath, put on some clean clothes, and get some food in your tummy? You'll feel good as new. We miss you, you know. I miss you. The crew misses you. And I know someone special who really needs some affection. Bula, Bula, here, kitty. Come on, kitty. Mommy wants to see you. I'm sorry, Shandala. I can't even begin to imagine the depth of your loss. I've been trying to think of something, anything that I can do to help. We are our families, and part of yours is gone. But you have a rare blessing, Shandala. Another family is waiting for you. You were only a year old when they lost you. And for 18 more, they combed the waves for a sign. By the grace of God, you were found by good people. You were loved and nurtured and protected. And now you're here with me. I don't believe in coincidences, Shandala. Life has a purpose. You were meant to survive. I was meant to find you. And we were meant to endure these trials and return home. I'm going to give you a tiny piece of that home. Of your family. Maybe it will help to ease your pain. I have more pictures inside. Birth records too, with your real name. Do you want to know your name? Do you want to know the truth? So, you choose to wallow, You can snub my kindness and reject the truth and blame yourself for what happened to Tui. Yes, you can do all of these things, but you can't ignore the signs. A storm is coming. Grieve as much as you have to. Wail and moan and gnash your teeth. But do it inside. As soon as you're in, we'll secure the ship and ride it out. Come on, let's go.
Don't touch me.
Shandala, please, just stay calm.
I stay here to remember. I will not abandon his memory.
But you'd abandon your own life. Fine. Hold your damn vigil. Maybe I can change course. Before you join him.
It will not matter where you turn. For it comes from all sides. It is upon us. Forgive me, Papa. I've lost your only son. He's with Mama now. And I want to join them. But I am afraid. I am not ready.
No! Shandala! Grab onto this! Swim for it! Swim hard!
Gabriel!
Shandala!
You're not dead.
Dead.
Let me guess. You feel like someone took a 5-iron to your skull, rolled you in thumbtacks, dipped you in cheap vodka, and jammed fireworks in every orifice. Then you're hung by rusty hooks, gored repeatedly with a pitchfork, and finally set on fire. You feel all of these things, but you're not dead.
The faces, the voices, horrible voices. Yes, I remember. What have you done to me?
I know how you feel because I've been there. I wish I could forget. But my mind won't let me. How much do you remember?
Enough. I remember your words.
I didn't mean what I said about, you know.
About my home, my father. I know what you said. They'd have crippled for less.
Great. Super. Now I know who to call for a contract crippling. Will you just listen for a second? Why do you think I helped you?
Helped me? How did you help me? I saw you. I saw your sweating face and trembling hands and darting eyes. I saw you show them how to put that thing inside me.
Yes. Yes, I did. It was my job. But I don't recall anything in the work brochure about saving someone's eyesight, or breaking the ice with traumatic personal anecdotes. Or how about this? You're trying to kill me, but then you have a seizure. What do? Well, shit. I hail a cab and pay the driver fat cash to help carry your twitchy ass up to my flat. And you don't want to know the story I gave him. Let's just say he'll be bringing a full box of Kleenex to our stage show. So, after all that, you still want to punish me?
I doubt you know of punishment. What I hear through your bluster is that you crave thanks for being a good man. Tell me, is it not your duty to turn the other cheek?
Nice. What are you looking at?
This city. So big.
Like I said before, welcome to America.
You were born here.
No. But I'm scared I might die here.
I used to open the windows at night and watch the sparks dancing over my city. I would wish for a bomb to fall or a missile to strike. I prayed for the fire in the sky to come and take me.
When was Saudi Arabia fighting? During the Gulf War?
Yes. But my home is not in Saudi Arabia.
What are you saying? Your file?
It's a fake. My name is not Abdullah. My name is Oran. I come from Baghdad.
Baghdad? Iraq? Holy shit. Why are you telling me this?
I'm repaying my debts. I have nothing else to give you but the truth. I hope it is enough.
You have no idea. Oran. There's something I need to show you. It's a puzzle. A puzzle that I think we're both pieces of. I've been trying to put it together even with some big holes, but you just filled one for me. Check this out. I have no idea where that came from. Damn spawn sites.
Is this how Americans use the internet?
You should see the crap online. It's all freaky sex and dumb cartoons. Well, that's what I hear anyway. Okay, lock and load. This is my personal page where I've stashed the detective work. I'll go slow, but there's a lot to cover, so stay with me. I'm a software engineer, a programmer for a company called Biocom. They hired me to help code the bulk of their data tracking programs for a global communication network. More on this in a minute. The team's been on insane deadlines for almost a year, 16-hour days, 7 days a week, in order to make each milestone and reach the beta testing phase. It looked like I was winning the rat race until early last month when they took me off the project. I was pissed and paranoid, so I went looking for some vindication. I wasn't breaking any major rules, just a little grade school espionage. I accessed some buried project files and found juice on Biocom's technology partners. They all had major military ties, or at least rumored ones. Now, why does a company launching a communication system need partners like these? I needed to find more proof, like payolas or links to black-budget programs. I was trying to copy the evidence when my computer froze, the network locked, the cursor went buggy. And then this came on screen. I nearly had a fit trying to shut things down. The power flaked out, I was almost electrocuted. And then some strange things happened. I had a fit for real then. It was like my brain collapsed, a total system crash. I had to tell myself each second that I was still alive, that if I forced each breath in and out, things would be okay, that it wasn't all hopeless. I was in the hospital for a while. They gave me pills. I wouldn't take them. I haven't really been the same since. My brain's in overdrive, can't sleep or keep much food down. Sometimes I hear voices. And one night, when I was really sketchy, I saw some things. One of them really stuck in my head. There was a red star falling from the sky, and two shadowy men wearing American flags found a third man in the darkness. I saw his face. He was covered by the flag of Iraq. Crazy, huh? Listen, if I'm going too fast or this is making no sense or you think I'm full of...
No. Go on.
Okay, so now I go back to work, fully expecting to get fired for spying, but instead I get promoted. Benjamin Palmer himself, the CEO of Biocom, breaks the good news. He puts me in charge of this vital project called Lear Spec Silo, an extension of the global network I mentioned earlier. I smelled bullshit and did some more risky business in Palmer's project files. I scored some map data activation dates and a slew of numbers that turned out to be GPS coordinates. And here's where it starts to get loopy. What the shareholders know is that come next year, we're launching a low-flying sat grid that will allow for very fast, very cheap, and very powerful information transfer anywhere on Earth. A truly wireless world. But what they don't know is that for some reason, Biocom has been testing the system on ELF bands, extreme low-frequency bandwidths like microwaves. The coordinates and dates I found show early node activations over a specific path. These first signals originated in Coast City, bounced across the ocean to a Pacific relay, beamed up to Japan, and then got filtered at this point in Saudi Arabia. Online intelligence shows that only one installation in that area had the hardware to process it. Know anything about a NATO desert base that struck camp early last week?
By Mohammed.
He had nothing to do with it. I work solo. I assume you were part of a contingent brought to the Valhalla base.
Some of the men would say I was an unwilling passenger.
Which brings us to the showstopper. I couldn't ignore the ELF signals, even if it was just a case of using them to supplement the network's data stream. It finally made sense when I arrived at the base and got briefed on the project, Lear Spec Silo. A Biocom chip gets attached to a series of nerves and is able to receive and transmit bundles of information on extremely low frequencies. When I found you, you were pumped full of haloperidol, a drug that puts the brain in a low-frequency receptive state. Therefore, neural activity would theoretically resonate with any data the chip outputs. Specs showed the chip directly affects the amygdala, the brain's fear center. The questions: why do this, and what signal is the chip receiving? I don't know the answer to either, but I have some theories. Remember Biocom's technology partners? Good, because there are project links to all of them. First, Imaxon, a booming company into genetic research, animal cloning, vaccine production, and biocomputing. Thanks to years of military and private investment, they finally announced neural transistor prototypes. This means that future computer processors could use actual human brain cells to divide information into ones and zeros. But for now, we'll just pay them for tech implants that don't get rejected by the immune system. Prismatech, a laser projection and holographic media company that seemed innocuous. I assumed that Biocom was using their tech in the satellite network to broadcast advertisements on the stratosphere, like Coca-Cola and Nike have done for special events. But why would their image decoders be embedded on the chip? And finally, there's Cogent, a long-time military contractor that specializes in broadband jamming setups, electromagnetic weaponry, and microwave relay equipment. This makes sense, as the implants would have to synchronize with the network in order to get an accurate tracking signal. This is a backdoor to the Valhalla database that I slipped in during your procedure. It shows that they were doing a full track on you until late last night, when a request was sent to Biocom. And a new signal was broadcast. Tell me, Oran, what happened to you last night? What stopped you from hitting me?
I was so small, helpless. Allah had left me. I'm sorry, I don't have your words.
Don't stress, man. Words just get in the way. That's why I use them. All right, one last question. Have you ever seen this?
The other.
I'll take that as a yes. I made this GIMP mock-up a few days after my computer freaked. I've seen it twice since. When did you?
I was in the desert, and something came to me. The moon was blood, the dark was alive. I was sick. Please, do you have any water?
Sure. We'll save the eye talk for later. See the big medical fridge over there? The sink's beside it. Glasses are in the cupboard to the right. Watch your step.
I am fine. But there is so much to think about. And I feel the time is short. The underground men. Do you think that they know about me?
That you're an imposter? I don't know. Keen sure acted like it.
But they let me go. They took me to the consulate.
Sure. And then they microwaved your brain.
I did not feel men in my mind. It was more.
I used to mock words like those, but after that night, my mind changed. It was insatiable. I couldn't feed it enough data. I was memorizing phone books for fun. With one long look, I could tell you how many hairs were on your head, plus or minus 100. Too bad you're bald. I could use the distraction.
An impressive gift. No need for machines. When one can recall the smallest detail, or relive a distant memory.
Gifts are curses, obligations. With great power comes great responsibility. At least that's what Uncle Ben told Spider-Man.
After all that has happened, after everything you have discovered, you should feel blessed to have a sense of purpose. Some would give their souls for that feeling.
The grass is always greener. I'd sell my soul right now for a Mars bar served on the navel of a blonde gymnast. But then I'd still have obligations, wouldn't I? Hold up. Looks like some activity on the network. That's weird. They're using the grid to pump radiation at the ionosphere. I remember reading about an antenna array in Alaska that could do the same thing. It's said to harness the LF pulses to take underground pictures, mess with global weather patterns, and even shoot... Oh shit. Find the image tab. There. Refining. 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 Oh God. It's locking on us. It's locking on us!
What is?
An EM buildup. It's aimed at us! They're targeting the chip. Locking from your last position. We have to get out. We have to get out! What the fuck? The door's locked from the inside! Oh God! We're trapped! I'm going to die.
Do you hear it? Do you hear the distant hum? Like the moon pulling the tide, the rise is slow, where with each passing breath it gathers itself, it strengthens itself, it prepares itself. And the world can only witness. You were saying?
Yes, news. They're happening in numbers. Meetings were normal against the votes. The Howard is online, which means that the DoD and FEMA are in. They're pressuring all branches now. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, reservists, and even local law enforcement. They know the timetable. NATO partners will be ready by the end of the week, including top-tier representatives from member states. That'll prompt the Chinese and Russians to join out a spite.
And the money men?
No problem. With the WTO and IMF word of mouth, we can't shoot fast enough. The key global players, banks, treasuries, multinationals, brokerages, are in. And these stragglers will see today's stock jump and want to get cozy. If you're worried, we could send them a tape of last night's show. Very convincing.
Yes, the skies have ears and eyes, and very sharp teeth. A pity, really.
Don't sound so grim. Keen is taking care of the matters. Everything's perfect. We're going to be kings.
Kingdoms are fickle things, old friend, like passion's emissary, rising without word and collapsing without warning. Collapse. Rise. We'll speak in a few hours. I'll have a favor to ask of you then. But for now, the distant hum is calling.
What does it say?
One word. We.
My life has brought me here. This is what I have sown. Heaven's fire and the icy sea, and something else waiting to claim me. I am going to die here. With the gods watching. I was not ready for the crashing waves. I was not ready as my brother fell. I was not ready in the grip of fevered visions. I was not ready. Only a doomed witness. Can you see now? Will your strength enfold me? Can you hear now? Will your forgiveness spare me? Can you remember now? Will your love bless me and carry me to your side? Mama, I'm so scared to die alone. Did I matter? Did my life matter? Will I go in silence, unnoticed? Except for that which waits for me when it swoops to take me. Will I have rest? And sweet release? Or will I sink, falling away from the world, tumbling down deep into the void of forgetting?
Not yet. Now is the time to remember.
I found them on the beach. Only one is moving.
The others are dead. This one is small. It will die too.
No. We can help it.
They must have drifted from Tavayuni. Now we have their problem, and fishing is slow. I'm sorry, Chandala.
No, Papa. I will give it my fish. I will eat Daruka. I will do anything. Please.
What would you say to her husband? We have given care to others found on our shores. How is this different?
Only a cat.
And you are only a boy.
I am sure we will talk later, dear wife. And you will make me understand. Come, Tui. Let us bury the dead. And give thanks for the living.
Mama, why did Tui and Papa say those things?
Forgive them, little one. They have seen many deaths. It can make a heart cold. I will remind Papa of this. I will warm his again.
The kittens, so small. They were in a bag, Mama. Someone put them in a bag. Was it like Papa said? Was the village afraid for its food?
Yes. But I must believe in their kindness. That the village saw the little things starving and chose to end their pain.
Why? Why would they be given life, only to die so soon?
That is not for us to know, little one. They felt birth, they took breath, they saw the sun. The gods worked through them. And now they have gone home.
I will never go. This is my home. I will stay here and be with you always.
All things must die, Chandala. We cannot change this. But you can bring the heavens to your heart and life. Give yourself to those that need. If you do this, then the world is truly blessed. For it has known your love.
I will, Mama. I promise.
I believe you, little one. My heart is yours. And my love is with you always.
in an empty heaven. Is this where it ends? Or where it begins? Are you descending now on dark wings to blind and deafen me, to scrape my mind clean, to ready me for the gods, to take me home?
Tired. A small man, shrinking from the vision. Believing it was not meant for me. I was wrong. My life has brought me here. Not far now. Not long to be burdened. Not far. Help me. Not long. I will help you. Help me. So dark. Are you close?
Yes. Close as peril. What a precious little thing. A stray wing. A fallen angel with good connections. Kind of like that song. I've got friends in low places.
Nice acoustics. Another reason to buy the place. You can stop worrying. Stop like we're an HMO. I won't even bill you for the trip. Since the price of gas will be a moot point soon.
I'm not dead.
Oh no, sweetness. I promise to keep you safe. Like a present stashed away till Christmas morning. Not exactly sure why you've caught his eye. Perhaps it's just the season, and the wrapping is lovely. Well, we all have our distractions. Thankfully, some are productive. Gotta keep those bees buzzing, right? Now just relax, darling. Relax. And let me sing you to sleep.
Little boys are shiny toys, their laughter makes me weak. But little girls are gleaming pearls with secrets they won't speak. Just open up the oyster, and you'll find a big surprise. The truth is right there all along, sleeping in your eyes.
What happened? Not dead.
No. Not yet.
How?
Luck. The grace of God. Maybe one and the same.
You grabbed me from behind. Stuffed me in the fridge. Saw the flash, then nothing. How did you know?
You said it was a medical fridge. In my country, hospital equipment is made to withstand many assaults. A necessity when the world's peacekeeper brings poison in one hand and bombs in the other.
Not a bomb. An EM pulse. I saw the readings, the lock on the chip, knew the electrics would get toasted. But if the radius was any bigger, the pulse any stronger, superheated air, charged plasma, even in the fridge, we'd be dust. How did you know?
That it would protect us. I didn't.
You didn't? Jesus, mother...
Calm yourself. Be thankful you live. The army is here.
'Cause
In the streets and the sky. They will want to remove evidence. Bury their bones. We must hurry.
Hurry and what? Run out to greet them? Prance around and wave our little white flags in the air? Yes, sir, we knew too much, sir. Sorry we're not dead, sir. Thank you for destroying my livelihood and personal effects, sir. Now, what caliber of bullet will you be putting between my fucking eyes, sir?
We will hide until they finish. Leave after they leave.
Hide? You've got a goddamn tracking chip under your skin.
But does it still work? If the goal was our deaths, then they would have seen a signal and fired again. Perhaps this pulse.
Yeah, maybe the pulse fried the chip. And maybe the power grid's down and the cameras and biomonitors are offline. And maybe they're just here to hoover up our remains. But if we run now, my life's gone. Everything changes.
God's will is change. We will either flee to taste another day, or they will find us and kill us.
You say it like you're ordering from a menu. Doesn't this frighten you at all?
I am not afraid to die.
Oh, of course not. But I've done a few bad things. For all I know, my Sunday school teacher was right, and I'll hang 10 on a lake of fire. But you must be aching to get snuffed.
What are you saying?
That's right, Allah. Tell him what he's won. Well, for being a good martyr, our Iran gets a garden palace, rivers of milk and honey, and 72 virgin nymphos. The afterlife. It's Islam-tastic.
Ignorant words. From a scared little man. My debt with you is settled.
Wait. You can't go.
The door is unlocked. So, I can.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, okay? I'm fucking sorry. You're right, I'm a stupid pussy American. The idea of losing my job or my home or, shit, even my credit rating, that's enough to make almost anyone in this country deep-throat a shotgun. But I'm a part of this now. And not just because I dreamt your face before we met, which is so insane that it's hard for me to even look at you. But I helped build the network. I helped make the chip. I helped put it in you. Me.
You are not responsible for the world. For your company. Or for me.
Wrong. I became responsible when I saved your eye. More so when I brought you back here, cleaned your shitty clothes, and got cozy with you in the fridge. You are not leaving without me. You can't, because you're still wearing my pants.
What do you want?
2 minutes. I'll snag some things that aren't Ash. Got some more double XLs that should fit you, from my baggy face. Then we'll hide. I think I know a place. Ghost Town. Emergency lighting's on, building's in safe mode, so auto lock should be down. We're going right. Apartment at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
Aces. An early riser. Nice space. Not many toys. Though I bet the ones she does have take batteries. I'm gonna scope the laptop. You?
Window. The street is blocked. Barricades, personnel transports, some tanks.
Tanks? Shit, I'd feel flattered. If I wasn't staining my shorts. Alright, laptop's got juice. Hold your breath. About to test the wireless network. And a friendship. It's early. Should be at her desk. Hope she's had her coffee. Great, we're news. The office heard about the explosion. Pricks. I shouldn't be surprised. Cool. She still loves me. Now to get some dirt and save our asses. Who's the man?
See how quickly the chicken's feathers become the peacock's tail.
Jesus, it is you! What the hell's happening? Why can't I tell everyone you're okay?
Sandra, please, keep your voice down and listen to me. The military gig Palmer put me on was insane, beyond top secret. Something really bad is going to happen, and I need to play dead while you find proof. Start with the partners in the satellite network, like Cogent or Amaxon. Look for schedule or payment weirdness, anything off the curve. Hurry.
Oh my god, you're serious. I've humored your conspiracy crap before, but when I saw the news...
It was a setup, Sandra. I knew too much. They basically hit the apartment with the energy of a baby neutron bomb. It was meant to take out any computers and organics. If I had plants or pets, they'd be chalk.
Lucky for them you have intimacy issues. Lucky for me I had a deadline, so I came in early and missed the excitement. Guess this makes up for it, huh? Okay, I'm checking his versions of the spreadsheets. I made the originals, so I'll notice any changes. I'll be on mute for a minute. Shit, I'm so fired.
She's risking herself for you. A good woman.
Sandra's cool. Getting cooler by the minute. A candlelight dinner doesn't sound so crazy anymore. Okay, she's off mute. What's the Scooby, babe?
I'll let the babe thing slide today since you're back from the dead. You wanted some fiscal weirdness, right? Well, it's not so much who Bicom's paying, but who's paying us. There are hundreds of transfers here, billions of dollars from seemingly unrelated sources. glance, I see banks and trade orgs, oil and seismic pharmaceuticals, media conglomerates, military even has a state. On the other hand, Bicom's contract payments look normal with two exceptions. First, a hefty executable for Prismatech for services to be rendered on 12/21. Then two massive payments to Nemaxon. These must be investments as they're dated back over 20 years. Funny, I didn't think they were that old. And that's the poop. Sorry I couldn't find more.
You rule, Sandra. This gives me something to work with. Now you better get out of there before someone rats on you. And again, not a word of this. Total blackout, okay?
I heard you the first time, Ray, but what happens now? Will you be there when I get home? How will I know that you're okay? Will I ever see you?
Sandra!
What happens?
Thought I saw something move behind her. Then the feed went loopy. They said the future was two-way real-time video. That was 10 years ago, and we're still sucking ass. Movement must have been a network glitch. Yeah, no worries. The stream should come back any second, and we'll see a clear picture. Oh my god! Sandra!
To see it clearly, one looks past the crystal eyes, now, into blackened pools through burning ether we puncture the veil.
Jesus Christ! Please, I'll turn myself in, whatever you want! Just don't hurt her!
Truth is painful. History forgotten until future sacrifice. The arcs will cross, the sparks strike oil, the kings will sleep. And the world will weep.
This isn't happening. No. Sandra.
Ray. Ray. Please.
Here. I'm right here.
Seen worse dooms. You finished yet?
Not sure. They said the blast would frag wets and electrics, right?
Yeah. You saw the computers, and there's dust everywhere, probably them after a strong wind.
Maybe. But scope this. Compressed air might have blown the fridge, but this is still wet. And that sure ain't salsa, Lieutenant.
Slice and dice, Lieutenant. Radio Briggs, expand the perimeter. We got a bleeder.